Hello, I'm Cricket, aka Chow Yun Smut. Welcome to the corner booth. This is the internet version of being in a diner at Bar Rush or whatever local diner or Denny's equivalent you have. At Bar Rush, we talk about anything and everything here, and we strive to remain drama free. That's not to say that we're not going to talk about some of the difficult things in life. We are also going to get extremely silly. We kind of run the gamut here. Greetings, Bilf. Good to see you. If any of you saw my earlier brief little live with all of the snur and the moving of snow around that I needed to do, I got it all done. And Boy Shorts came over with the plow truck and got the driveway plowed. And between the two of us, we moved a lot of freaking snow. Danielle Orick, how am I? I am feeling a lot of different ways. My body is very angry with me. My muscles are screaming, and they have been all day. I came in from shoveling and heated up some shitty freezer burritos and took a pain pill from my tiny little stash. It was a lot of white fluff. We got between 6 and 8 inches yesterday, all told. And it wasn't super heavy, but it wasn't the light, fluffy stuff either. Basically, it was the perfect consistency for snowmen or for a snowball fight. It was a lot. And there was a lot that I had to move because there was a great amount of space that I needed to clear. But it all got done. And my body is super pissed at me. But yes, I already am Kim White. You are correct. You're going to be here until you fall asleep. Fantastic. Going to be so sore from shoveling today? Yes, I am. That is a fact. I was sore before I was even finished. And I remain sore right now because the pain pill is worn off. Hello, Amanda in Alaska. You still don't have more than a sprinkling, and that I don't like dealing with the snow, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to bode well come spring because that contributes to drought. A lack of snow contributes to drought on climates that normally have it. So the Farmer's Almanac lied to us this year. And I'm mad about it, but here we are. No, we don't have to get Jerry up and down those stairs. The wheelchair ramp is what we're going to be using. Unfortunately, I think we need to build a new one or further fortify this one because there were some weak spots in it and I don't trust it. It has been up since early 2008 when it was originally built. It has been refurbished once since then. But the whole thing is wood. And I don't trust it. So it needs some help. But the stairs that we usually have to get him down and up are inside the house. And it's a total of 14 steps It's 7 steps from the lower level to the landing, and then 7 steps from the landing to the upper level because we're in a split level home. So those steep, crazy ass stairs are not the stairs that we have to work with for Jerry, thank heavens. Um, but also, those stairs are clear. The ones that I showed you today off of the deck. Uh, those stairs are clear. The ramp is clear. The front porch is clear. There's a path between all of it. The entire apron of the garage is clear, and there is also a path around to the side door of the garage. It's all been cleared. Truth, 2019 was dry and we had literal millions of acres of wildfires. It was awful. Yep. Yep. Bilf says weather patterns controlled by Markhab Confederacy via United Nations, blasphemous counterfeit of righteous kingdom foretold in Revelation. Kindly and righteous farmers, almanac, thwarted. Well, I'm not sure about how kindly and righteous it is. What I can say is that they lied to us about this winter. Or they were just extremely incorrect in their prediction. So that's what I got. The rest of it I can't speak to, but you have greater knowledge of those things than I, Bilf, and I recognize that. Heather Mack, you worked hard today. Yes, ma'am, I did. I did. I did all of that shoveling, and I brought the trash bin to the porch, and I flung a bunch of bags in there. And then later tonight, I brought the trash bin down to the road. I carried stuff upstairs. I carried stuff downstairs. I helped the stepdad to and from, well, first of all, into and out of his chair, but also to and from the bathroom. But in the spirit of celebrating all of the small victories, all of the victories, great and small, we have now had 2 days in a row that he's not been on the floor. I'll take it. You ready to be plowed? Oh no, we've already been plowed. Thanks. Shut up, Matt. And sorry for that message that I sent incorrectly to you. I was wondering why Boy Shorts didn't get back to me. Because I sent it to you instead. Oops. Weather patterns do suck, Rosalind. I agree with you. And peace and love from Heather Mack to the Dirties. In the midst of all of that, I watched Kelly Copter's video that she put out today. Hey, Drayton. Which had her last conversation with Doug. And so that's got me feeling some kind of way. It's the first Skylight night. Yeah, it's a snow day. You damn right. And hello, Kimberly Gabaldon. Greetings from the city of shitty reception. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Would that be Trinidad, or are you in Denver proper? It's the first long form content with Doug on it that I've been able to watch since he passed. But I had full faith that if anybody was going to do it right and treat it with kindness and respect, it would be Kelly. Because she had just as difficult of a time with his passing as I did. And if you haven't seen it, hello, Diane Phelan Muller, and thank you for the ones. The link is in the chat. It's a hard one. He looks so healthy and so at ease. And we get a lot of really genuine smiles out of him. She gets him to blush at one point near the end. It's super cute. Hello, Dawn Gloves, watching with your eyes closed. Oh, shit. Is it another migraine night? I hope it's not another migraine night. But yeah, I was not disappointed. Kelly handled it incredibly. It was beautiful to watch. And I knew that if anybody was going to be able to do it right, it was her. And I was not wrong in that. So as hard as it was, I watched it, and I watched it all the way through, and I'm glad that I did, because it was really nice to see my friend again. So there's that. Sergeant Fanny says, snow and cold kills all sorts of exotic bugs that travel with the banana crates and other imported products, and some winter days I have to repeat that sentence several times. Yes. Yes. He did love Kelly. He did love Kelly, and she loved him. And it's obvious in that video. And I am, like I said, I'm feeling a number of different ways today. Zena Marlene to ones. Fuck yes, Kimberly Gabaldon. We're going to need more of them than you know. I spoke with Matrix today. He's given me permission to share this with you. Just a couple days after he signed the hospice papers, his mother passed away today. So he is in hospital still after his bypass surgery. He's having his drains removed tomorrow. Looks like he'll be in for another week. And now he's dealing with the loss of his mother. She was really his anchor. And he's feeling adrift. He is not sure how he's going to handle things. But he said he's going to need the booth. He's going to need all y'all dirty stay-ups. So, yeah, he's in a tough spot tonight. So, yeah, any kind of love, support, positive energy, good juju, and also any wishes that you have, sending his mom off in a good way, knowing that she is no longer in pain. She is, because I believe it was cancer that took her as well. So I'm keeping with those hashtags in the titles of my video, because we are surrounded by it right now, and cancer sucks. And fuck cancer. I have had it with cancer. Hello, Pearl. Thanks for the ones. Thanks for piping up. We are here for you, Matrix. Absolutely. Absolutely, we are. And I've told him as much, that we've got his back. Um, but he's really gonna be having a rough time, y'all. So if you happen to see him in any of the chats or if you happen to see him go live, please handle with care. He's having a really tough time right now. Skylight Night, absolutely. Cancer fucking blows. It does. And not even in a fun way. Just like with teeth. Sharp, jagged teeth. And it's awful. So, any support you can give the guy right now, I am certain that he would appreciate it, and heaven knows he needs it. So, yeah, patience, strength, kindness. Childish thing to say, but this is not fair. I know, Sergeant Fanny. I don't think it is childish. When we're railing against something like this, I don't think it is childish. If somebody's taken away my potato chips, maybe then it's childish. Shar might disagree with me. But, when it comes to something like this, I agree. It's not fair. It's not fucking fair at all. It's evil and it's rude. And I could go down a lot of different conspiracy theory rabbit holes to make myself feel better in some weird way by getting indignant about it and saying, "We could have had a cure by now. We probably do have a cure, but big pharma, meow, meow, meow." And I'm not gonna let myself go there because enough people already go there. And so if that's the kind of content you're looking for, you can certainly find it. But I'm here to deal with what's actually going on and the real life fallout of it and how we all cope with it. And right now, we just need to support. Pearl is here. Yeah, Heather Mack is stomping her feet. Damn right. Stomp those widow foots. Rail against it. Be angry. You are allowed. We are allowed to be angry at it. We are allowed to get upset and we are allowed to say it's not fair because it's fucking not fair. Pearl is still going through it herself. Give permission for Cricket to tell Booth took marriage license off the wall today. Yeah. I got an email from Pearl today. And you're right, Skylight Knight. She is going through it. She is going through some serious crap. And none of it is fun. And none of it is anything that anyone planned. And a lot of times, life just isn't fair. And all we can do is all we can do. We just deal with it the best we can. And hope that there are those of us, hope that we have friends who are going to help hold us up when we fall down. Because we help hold them up when they fall down. It's what we do. We keep moving forward. We pick each other up. And even if we have to drag each other along, we do that. We find a wheelbarrow to dump you into, and we keep moving forward. because that's what we do, because what choice? Pearl's situation is a lot more complicated than uh than is alluded to in this comment, and it's significantly more painful and more of a challenge than it seems. It's a lot more complex than simply taking the marriage license off the wall. It's a lot more complex than feeling like there's failure and defeat in saying, "Yeah, you know what? We probably should dissolve the marriage." There's a lot behind it. It's complex, but I have nothing but empathy and care for Pearl. I see you. And Pearl, by the way, is I'm not going to out her actual name, but Pearl is a huge supporter of the channel. She's always, if she's not lurking, she's on the replay crew, and she's always here, and she is a tremendous ally for the channel. And so, Pearl, I'm actually really proud of you for popping up and making yourself known and saying your piece and leaving this comment. I'm really proud of you for that. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for letting us support you. Thank you. And again, y'all, I love that Diane Phelan Muller comes in and just throws out the ones to everyone who needs them. Because a lot of people need them tonight. Pearl does. Matrix does. Nomi still needs your help and your support and your love. Yeah. Hey, Brian Lucas. How can you not get mad when so many get cancer? I agree with you, Danielle. Hey, Panda Kelly. There is something so healing to speaking one's truth out loud. That is an absolute fact. It really is. And I recommend it really strongly. Even say the truth and say it out loud, even if your voice shakes. And know that you are going to have support. If nowhere else, then you will have it here. We lift each other up. And that's what we do here. We keep each other going. We will put French fries directly into your face if we need to. We will fill you full of delicious carbs if we have to. Hello, Jazzy Girl Sarah. Good to see you. But that's what we do. We take care of each other. Ooh, pain meds aren't doing their job tonight. I'm so sorry to hear that, Panda Kelly. And one's for you too. You moved all his clothes out to another closet. Good. Good. As much as it probably hurt, good. That was a smart thing of you to do. I'm so glad that you're here. You can even speak your truth out loud by yourself in a room. Still powerful. Yep, absolutely. Right now, because it's one of those days where people are going to forget, I'm going to remind you about night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds. Time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time, a snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first so the things don't stick. And we have a song from Shut Up Matt. I am 1 statute mile away from doing a fried spam sandwich for my wife. Shut up, Matt. That sounds lovely. Good for you. Been a while since I've had a fried spam sandwich. I don't think I've ever had a fried spam sandwich, but I have had fried spam.
If your memory serves you well, we were gonna meet again and wait. I'm gonna unpack all my things and sit before it gets too late. No man alive will come to you with another med to take. And you know that we shall meet again if your memory serves you well. This wheel's on fire, rolling down the road. Best notify my next of kin, and this wheel shall explode.
Susie Sue. Thank you, Shut Up Matt. Yeah. Sergeant Fanny, expecting life to be fair is not good for my mental health, so I try to avoid saying it, but sometimes I just have to. Yeah. When it becomes a mantra, that can be a challenge, but yeah, and every once in a while you just have to yell it out because there's a lot of shit that isn't fair. I mean, Dennis Leary famously said, "Life sucks, get a helmet," but sometimes it's just not fucking fair. And sometimes it's not meant to be, but we keep going. She left the pain behind for us to pick up and share such that we are not encumbered. That's right, because we're all sharing it. We take it all on. Fight against the dying of the light. Yes, Rosalind. Good morning, Brian Lucas. Yep, good vibes are definitely needed right now, for sure. How else can we know that you need support unless you tell us? That right there. That right there. Kate Murphy just stopping in to say, hey, everybody, just woke up for a bathroom run. My NyQuil and I are going right back to bed. Good job, Kate Murphy. Get it. Get that green death. Do the thing. Hello, Frank Humphreys. Good to see you. Brian says, I speak my truth all the time. The puppies just look at me like I've gone insane. They are wise. Puppies are wise. They're also bonkers, but they are wise. You really are a great bunch of people, also supportive of each other. And we're supportive of you too. I love this corner booth. He's 4 hours away in a homeless shelter trying to get his life together. He says he loves me too much to put me through this any longer, so he's giving me the out I need. Can't say the words out loud. And that's okay. You can type them. And that's the first step. And you said them to him. And you guys had a rational discussion. And what you're doing isn't from a lack of love or an abundance of animosity. It's just what's necessary. He's going through it, you're going through it, and it's not easy for anyone. But you guys will get through it. Both of you will. I have to believe that. Every time anyone says the word spam, the Monty Python spam song gets stuck in my head. That's fair, Rosalind. And yes, Zena Marlene to good vibes. Brian Lucas says a life lesson I learned lately: when you're down and out and ask for help, you know who has your back. That's true. And we all have different ways that we can help. And I find that the people here are absolute champions at doing their best to help in the best way that they can. And puppies continue to love even with the crazy. We don't deserve dogs. You are correct in that, Amanda in Alaska. We don't deserve cats either. Honestly, what even are cats? I don't understand them half the time, but animals are fantastic, and they're frequently better people than humans are. Not always. Orcas, total dicks. Sergeant Fanny is now singing about spam. Thanks for the earworm. Well, and now you have ideas about what to have for lunch. We're helping. Pamela SP Butterfly, sending extra love and hugs for Matrix. Hearing about his loss triggered feelings about my recent losses. Of course it does. And it will. It's just the nature of the beast, really. Rosalind says, I'm numb. We don't know what cancer my dad has yet, but I'm not convinced he'll last long enough to find out. Well, Rosalind, we won't get any information about the biopsies until Tuesday. Till Tuesday. Nice. I just want him to keep going for 4 more days. It's arbitrary, but I'd like for him to hit his next birthday. It always breaks my heart when people pass within a few days of their birthday. And maybe that's just me, but it always is just kind of, it's a real serious bummer when that happens. And I want him to stick around for a few more days because his birthday is on the 7th. And if he can stick around until his birthday, then I want him to stick around until the Super Bowl. And then I'm sure I'll find something else We just we find the next handhold to cling to. It's a lot like rock climbing. Not that I do a whole lot of rock climbing. I have zero upper body strength, despite the fact that I've been, lifting him up off the floor and up out of his chair and shoveling snow and everything else. Yes, voices carry. Um, but yeah, we find the next handhold, and that's really where I'm at right now. And, my next most immediate goal, we go to the oncologist on Tuesday, which reminds me I have to find a really strong Marine or Navy SEAL or somebody who can carry his ass up the stairs to get him out the door to the oncology appointment. And then maybe, you know, back home and into the house once the appointment is done. Next weekend is going to be the great room swap where we bring in the hospital bed and we get everything out of here and move downstairs and all of the switchy changey. Tuesday's the oncology appointment. The 7th is his birthday. I would love to throw him a hell of a birthday party. I wanted to get something for him on Cameo. Katie Sackhoff, unfortunately, is not doing Cameo right now, and I don't know who else is on there that he would actually like to hear from. But yeah. Memories, not things. That's really what I want to help provide for him right now. Um yes, corner booth, corner booth, corner booth. It's just a model. Shh. No. Corner booth is as real as you want it to be. I do rock climbing. Technically, gravel on the yard is rocks and it's uneven. That's fair, Sergeant Fanny. Absolutely. Frank Humphreys says that's exactly the mode we're in, running the short distance. That's right. And when you reach that milestone, you reach for the next one. I'll make it to that street lamp. Okay, I'll make it to that stop sign. You just Yeah. Cancer does absolutely suck. Care for JC. Did you get a gate belt to help? We have so many gate belts around this house. They're all over the place. We got one on the nightstand. We got one in the TV room. The one in the TV room is fancy. It has handles. It has like 4 or 5 different handles. It's very wide. I love it. But it's also very new and it hasn't been used a whole lot. So the latch at the front is very difficult for my mom's hands to work. But I can make it work. Do you know any carpenters? They tend to be strong and sturdy. Around here, no. My favorite carpenter is he lives in upstate New York. I don't know any carpenters around here. Get him Dirk Benedict, the other original Starbuck. It's not about Battlestar Galactica. The only reason that Mom loves Katie Sackhoff because of Battlestar Galactica and because of The Mandalorian. And my stepdad loves Katie Sackhoff from Longmire, which they've seen now all the way through 6 times. So Dirk Benedict won't actually work. Kramer style barge in. Sup, hoes? Hello, Charm Michael. I'm one of the few people in the world who can say someone getting cancer saved his life. My best friend got cancer and I came home to help him. It got me away from a bad marriage that was killing me. All right. Okay. Look at you, bright siding shit. Well, yeah, Mr. Brightside. Cheers to that. Holy shit. Can you recreate the meal they shared on their first date or when they got engaged or married? I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, Pearl says on the plus side, I have not wanted to use, thinking I should step foot into a meeting. You know what? That might not be a bad idea, but good for you. Good for you. I'm proud of you for that. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Okay, I just got this from Dawn Gloves, and it is perfect. I put my belt upon your hip. When I lift, you lift, we lift. Oh my God, that's amazing. My mom won't get it, but that is hilarious. Anyone who's ever used a gate belt totally understands. That's amazing. I am so downloading that shit. Thank you. Saved to my phone. Dawn Gloves. That's incredible. Other carpenters. Jesus! Jesus can carry him up the stairs. Hashtag strong and sturdy. You know what? If he wants to show up and do the thing, that'd be great. I would welcome it. Tamara June says gate belts were my life for 3 years. Yeah, well, gate belts are my life now. I know you want to go big, but just fill it with people who love him. It's what will matter most. I don't really want to go big. I don't want to have a huge birthday party for him because he'd sleep through most of it anyway. They don't have really cute ones now either, Tamber June. It's just that some of them are better than those plain white belts that are about this wide. Now they have ones that are about this wide and they have padded handles on them. They're pretty amazing. Yeah, Shar, with your most recent comment in the present time, yeah. Yeah, he's not known for showing up real often. So yeah, that's kind of a challenge. Ooh, you found some cheetah print and purple and orange and pink ones, even a zebra print one. Nice. That's super cool. We just have the plain ones. We rock old school here. They're not white. They're kind of a cream color. The one with the handles is friggin' bomb. I'll bring it in here for tomorrow's show so that I can show it to you because this thing is ridiculous. When Shuji and Boy Shorts brought it over, I was just knocked down with how awesome and functional the damn thing is, and so much more helpful than your standard little, what is it, 2-inch wide belt. Um, this thing is great. But mom doesn't like it. Um, mainly because the clasp frustrates her a lot. That dang white one with the stripes and the metal clasp makes me shudder. This one doesn't even, the white ones that we have don't even have straps. They just, or stripes. They just have that metal clasp. The white one with the metal clasp. It's kind of a cream color, but yeah. Um, I don't get what a gate belt is, nor the meme you saved, but I bet Jesus saves memes to his phone, right? I don't know. Does he have a phone? I wish they'd had handles on mine. I will bring it upstairs for tomorrow night's show, Tamber June. You will be knocked over. Well, I hope you're seated. Be seated for tomorrow night's show so that you can see it and realize just how stinking cool it is. Um, I hadn't seen one like this before, and I've seen a lot of gate belts in my time. Um, this thing was, oh my gosh, it's amazing. I love it. I never want to use another gate belt, honestly. It's incredible. Also, can somebody tell me please why I have the theme song for the show Ally McBeal stuck in my head, like literally all day. I'm trying to shovel the stinking deck and I'm hearing, I've been searching my soul tonight. And I'm like, what, why? Why? Random. Why? Hey, Cricket Cinema, good to see ya. Do you reckon Jesus had iCloud for all his saving? God damn, just had to go up to 6 terabyte iCloud storage. That ain't cheap. No, no, it ain't. Jesus has all the clouds for his storage. Tamber June nails it. All the clouds for his storage. Imagine the terabytes. All the clouds that people be lounging around on and cherubs be playing harps and shit. Um, he's got all the clouds, you know? So he probably doesn't even have to pay for that shit. Which I imagine Apple is probably kind of pissed about, and they're going to go after them for copyright or something. Cricket Cinema, I am sore as fuck after all that shoveling. Yes, I am. But I'm upright and I'm here. And when I'm done with this broadcast, I am going to take another of the weapons grade painkillers that I have in my stash, my increasingly shrinking stash. Um, and I'm going to sleep until I have to get up to keep an eye on the stepdad because mom has an oil change and she is well past due for an oil change on the car. So she's got to get to this oil change. But yeah, I'm going to sleep. I've taken 2 naps already today. I am sore as fuck, but I did get it all done. And feel pretty good about that. Do I have any topical things I can use to help with my pain overnight? Topical stuff doesn't generally work that well for me. And it's all in my back, which means that reaching it is also a challenge. Even if I had like a topical thing that worked, reaching it is difficult because it's all on my back and all of the other humans have gone to bed. Hey, Felix the cat, good to see you. Jesus Christ, advanced OT, friend of mankind, denied by Black Dianetics. of LRH and Stephen Fishman. I won't deny that that's a possibility. God damn, I love that meme. Doing gloves. Ooh. Ooh. We got Phil. You guys. We got Phil. Going blah. He's a handsome gentleman, even mid-yawn. We gaze upon Phil. Even when he's blurry. He's very blurry there. But that's okay, because we love Phil. And the blurry just kind of makes his handsomeness a little bit less impactful, so we're not just blown back in our chairs. Ooh, you have Year of the Cat stuck in your head. That's a great, great song. Ooh, yes. Pamela SP Butterfly sent me a pillow that says, I need vitamin C, spelled SEA. And yeah, I totally do too. I totally do too. I need to be on a ship. It's been way too long. I had to have people put on Lidoderm for so many years. Then when I got the CBD, it was really hard. If you can take baths, maybe I can find you a bath oil. I do have we have a walk-in bathtub and I can take baths. It just doesn't happen very often because I'm usually busy kind of keeping an eye on everybody. Now we see Phil as a mirror dimly. Then we shall see him face to face. Yes, indeed. I love Al Stewart. Thank you, Frank Humphreys. I'm hoping that that will replace the Vonda Stewart, I think that's her name, song that Vonda Shepherd? Vonda something, who sang the Ally McBeal theme song. I don't know. I'm hoping that Year of the Cat will replace it because that's a pretty damn good earworm to have. I'm not mad at that. I'm hearing the piano riff now. I know Danielle Oric. He is just a very handsome gentleman. You have PJs that say that, Dawn Gloves. You are hooked on the cruise life now, aren't you? Not sorry. To anyone that I got hooked on the cruise life, not sorry. Not in the least. The Year of the Cat. Rosalind, it's Al Stewart. Stewart. Year of the Cat. I'm sure that you can find it on YouTube. I am absolutely positive that you can find it. Even if there isn't an actual video, you will be able to find at least the song on YouTube. It's a great tune. He also did Time Passages. Yes. I'm not mad about an Al Stewart earworm. Oh my God, Ally McBeal's Singer Woman was so annoying. I want to say it's Vonda Shepherd. And Char thinks about cruise every day. Girl, same. Yeah, oh my God, the fucking dancing baby. There were a lot of things I liked about Ally McBeal. The dancing baby was not one of them. There's a Carnival cruise that leaves from Sydney and literally goes nowhere, just at sea for 3 days, and I actually kind of get it. Oh, absolutely. I love sea days. Sea days are great. And cruises, they call those a cruise to nowhere, and I love them. I love cruises to nowhere. A lot of times when new ships are launching and they're doing pre-inaugural sailings, um, they will frequently do a cruise to nowhere. And they will load the thing full of journalists and bloggers and travel advisors and take them out to sea just so that we can experience the ship first and start selling it to people immediately with our new experience of the ship. Um, it's fantastic. I love cruises to nowhere. Hey, Michelle, good to see you. It's been a while. Frank Humphreys went to college with a singer who sang all the Al Stewart songs. Nice. Right on. Did they do them well? Hope so. Um, Another reason that I named tonight's stream the way I did is that there are those of us who may not be experiencing catastrophic loss like our matrix is. Um, but they are experiencing, yes, Stewart was in the 70s. Yes. Um, they are experiencing isolation, and isolation can be painful and it can make you crazy. And speaking from personal experience, loneliness can be painful. Um, and they're dealing with a lot of that as well as uh, other medical challenges and things like that. And I think we need to keep those people in mind too. Um, I know how painful and debilitating loneliness can be. It's not. Good morning, Mariana. Um, it's not something that is just like, meh, so I'm single. It's as the title of this video is actually a quote, and I don't remember where I heard it or who originated it, and I don't know what's going on with this random tuft of hair, but okay. Um, but the alone is the presence of no one. Lonely is the absence of someone. Has always stuck with me. And I read that quote decades ago, and it's always stuck with me. And I have gone through long, long periods of loneliness. And it's painful. It's physically painful to me. Um and it can be for other people. And isolation also can make you absolutely bonkers. If you are alone and lonely, it can be even worse. And we need to keep those people in mind as well and keep them in our hearts. And if you know somebody who's experiencing that, be in touch with them. Just reach out. Little bit every once in a while can sometimes be an absolute serious full on no joke lifesaver. You can actually save lives just by reaching out to somebody. And so that's what I'm urging you to do if you know somebody who is experiencing severe isolation, if you know somebody is dealing with loneliness, if you know somebody who is simply alone and maybe not real happy about it, reach out. Those people are closer to us than you think. And I'm doing my best to make sure that I'm getting out of my own bullshit and reaching out to them because it's important. And I would urge you all to do the same. And who knows? Maybe the people we're reaching out to are the same people. It's very possible. And I have got to plug in this phone because holy crap. But we have a Porpington report by request from Pearl. Our carb sergeant has complied, and that's great because Pearl never requests anything. Would you look at these two? They look like drunks. Passed out on their little couch. And then there's this. I'm fairly certain that's Henry. Is that the Duke? Is that Duke Ferguson? Duke Ferguson Hubble Porpington? If so, look how much floofier he has gotten. It's either Peggy or Duke. I have a difficult time telling the two apart. And now that there's so much floof, it's tough to tell he and Peggy apart because they are similar in color. Henry and Blythe I've got down pat. Peggy was with the yellow top. So the last one was Peggy, and this is the Duke. Good heavens. They are delightful. Thank you very much, Shar, for sharing them with us. We do love them. They're so floofy. And Duke is filling out. Oh, Peggy and the Duke have the same daddy. Okay. Good. Okay. That makes sense. I'll have to study those last two photos to see if I can figure out actual visual differences between the two of them. Same daddy, different mama. Okay. Thank you very much, Shar. They are delightful. And I think on that note, I'm going to wind things down. As you already know, Shar, I don't know if you saw the live video from earlier today, but I showed off all of the snow that we got yesterday. For those of you who are not well versed in snow, and my entire body is staging a mutiny right now because I moved. He is more cube every day. He's going to be a Minecraft puppy. My whole body is staging a mutiny right now after the amount of snow that I moved today. I was standing out there and I was talking to Boy Shorts, and I said, "But I kicked that ramp's ass." She said, "Yes, you kicked everything's ass, including your own. Please take breaks." She's she was the voice of reason on that one. Um, Michelle, I do not miss Minnesota winters. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I wasn't living here, I didn't miss them either. Um, you had flurries today, but nothing stuck. Yeah, we got between 6 and 8 inches yesterday, and I moved a significant portion of it with just me, a shovel, and a broom. Um, and the rest, Boy Shorts moved with the plow truck. So, yeah, I need to eat a painkiller, and 20 minutes later, I need to eat a snack to really shove that into my system, and then I need to sleep for a while. But um, this was a good show tonight, and I think it was therapeutic for a number of people. I got messages out that needed to get out. I shared things, other people shared things that surprised me and made me very proud to be a part of the corner booth. You guys never disappoint, and I appreciate all of y'all. I will give you a report on whatever snack I decide to indulge in tonight. Yes, I will, Shar. Um, thank you very much, everyone, for showing up, for showing out, for being real, for caring for one another. For all of you here, responsible YouTuber shit coming through, hit the like or the dislike. Please check to see if you're still subscribed. We are on the road to 1,500, but I feel like we're never going to get there because we're back down to 1148. We were up in the 1180s and then boom. Check to see if you're still subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. We have memberships here for $2.99 a month. Tickle your notification bell, select all notifications so you know every single time my random ass goes online, including in the middle of the day right before I decide to shovel a whole shit pile of snow. Hello, T. God bless and be well to you and yours, Cricket. Thank you so much. If you want ways to support not only the channel, but friends of the channel, down below in the description box are all of the different ways that you can do that, including immediate ways to assist the channel and the added bonus is that YouTube doesn't get to chomp 30% of it. Plus all of the different ways to reach me, email, PO box, etc. So with that, be well, sleep sweet, stay safe, watch out for deer. Have a fantastic whenever it is, wherever you are. I will be back here tomorrow, same bug time, same bug channel. And I will bring the gate belt up with me so that y'all can see that majesty. Char Michael, I think it's a fair bet that that won't happen, but maybe I can find a carpenter called Jesus. In any case, y'all, peace to you.